Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and this is Veeam 13 full course, and this is part 21st video in this course. So in today's session we are going to learn one of the most powerful and practical feature in Veeam, how to restore active objects at a granular level. So this is part 21, and in this video I will walk through a complete step-by-step process for restoring restore deleted active objects like users, group, computer and organization unit using Veeam 13. Along with that, we are also going to understand what happened in the background and go through the real life scenarios and perform full hands-on lab in this demo. So let's first start from the understanding the concept. So Active Directory stores very critical component of your Active Directory IT environment, such as users, groups, computer, organization unit and group policy. So now imagine any of these objects are accidentally deleted. Users can immediately lose access, application may stop working and permission across system can break. So traditionally restoring these objects are not a simple. You had to perform an unauthoritative restore, reboot domain controller into Active Directory restore mode, and then go through a complex and risky process to recover your objects. But with the Veeam, things are completely different. You can restore individual object, basically AD objects, directly from the backup without restarting your domain controller and without impacting any production environment. So that's what we are going to do in this video and demo. So what happened in the background? So now let's understand what Veeam actually does in the behind the scene. So when you initiate an object level restore, Veeam extract that required object from the backup, and then it's rebuild the attribute associated with the object. Finally, it basically injects the object back to the Active Directory environment. The best part is there is no need to reboot domain controller, no need to do for authoritative restore, and no impact to the Active Directory component. So now let's take a real world example. So suppose an IT administrator accidentally deleted a security group that is used to provide access to finance application. So immediately all finance user will lose access, business operation is stopped, and there is a pressure to fix the issue quickly. Without Veeam, you might need to restore the entire Active Directory database, which is risky and can be overwrite recent changes. But with Veeam, you can simply restore the specific group within a minute. Now there will be no downtime, no risk, and business continue smoothly. So this is what real life example. And now let's quickly go through the best practices, benefits and common mistakes. So let's quickly discuss about the key benefits. So you get a granular recovery at the object level. There will be no downtime involved, no domain controller reboot is required, and the recovery process is safe, fast and has minimum risk, and everything can be done through a single graphical interface by using the Veeam Backup and Replication console. So best practices before moving to the lab, keep these best practices in mind. So always enable application aware backup processing in your backup jobs. Take a regular backup of your domain controller. Test the restore periodic to ensure everything works as accepted. And use least privilege access to restore for the restore operation, and always document your steps for a restore procedure properly. So common mistake, also avoid these common mistakes. Do not select wrong backup or wrong restore points. Always verify backup integrity. Make sure your restore object to the correct organization unit, and never ignore the dependency between the objects. So these are the something which you need to make sure. Now this is my demo environment. I got my Active Directory and DNS server, and then we got our Veeam Backup and Replication server, 3-node vSAN cluster with one VCSC appliance and one standalone Hyper-V server. So let me show you this in infrastructure. So this is my main domain controller, which is DC01, and I have one domain controller here which is running inside my VMware workstation, VMware infrastructure on 3 node uh, vSAN cluster. So this is my DC2 machine which we have taken backup in last videos, where I have shown you how to configure Active Directory server backup by using Veeam for the virtual machine, and we have taken few snapshot also. So now if I go on the disk, you should be able to see for this virtual machine which is domain controller backup, we have added this machine and we got three basically restore points. So now let's imagine uh, I'll go on my Active Directory and let me go here, and let's say someone by mistakenly deleted this OU. So I'll go ahead and delete this OU and try to restore and show you. So from here, let me remove this accidental deletion, and then I'll go ahead and delete this OU. So now this SQL OU is deleted, and let me verify the same thing from my DC2 also. So let me connect here. So this is my DC2 remote console. So I logged in, and here I'll go on Active Directory users in computer. This is already open, so I'll go here and let me just refresh this to see if the object is already deleted, else we will delete it. So under the server I can see there is no SQL or OU exist anymore. So now we need to let's say now the requirement is to restore that object, because it has few basically objects which needs to be restored. So I'll go to my Active Directory users and basically on backup and replication first, and then I'll select this server. And then here, if you have configured properly the application aware backup, then you will see this option on the your Active Directory server. So restore application items, and you will see Active Directory objects. So I'll go here and click on Active Directory objects. Then you can select your restore point, whatever restore point you want to restore. So I want to go on the recent one, so click next, and then need to restore OU. I'll put SQL OU and then click next, and now I'll click on browse. So now this is going to open Veeam Active Directory Explorer, from where we can basically browse our Active Directory database. So you can see here, this is mounting our database, mounting Win2K 25DC01 in operation. So now you can see here our database is mounted. Now if I go to Active Directory users, LHO and servers, so I should be able to see here this OU SQL-cluster-nodes, but in the production right now this is not there. So let me first you can go here and restore the container to this server, or restore to any other container if you want. And also you can go here and basically do a export to desktop, or export to a system, or view attribute also you can perform. So these are the things which you can perform. So now also there is a compare with production. So you can see here the item state is stomp, so means this is deleted. So let me show you here. So if I show you, let me go and show this object. So compare with production, so you can see here this seems to be okay, but this object basically, so this object basically is under the stomp. So I'll go here and let me right click and restore container to my domain controller. So you can see here, now you can see it took only few seconds to restore my object, and restore summary is here. So 4 objects restore succeed. And now if you want to see, you can see the OU which is restored, and then 3 objects. So now if I go to my Active Directory users and computers, and let me try to refresh this, and go here servers, and then you should be able to see our OU is restored, and same way our computer account is also restored. And now let me see on my DC01 also, just try to refresh this. So now if I go to servers, under the servers also you can see the object is restored. Now let me go ahead and delete something else. Let's say this time we are going to delete user. So I'll go in users. Let's say I'll delete SQL admin user. So I'll go ahead and click on delete. So now the SQL admin user is deleted. And let me see from our primary domain controller. So let me refresh this, and you can see SQL is available here. So I'll delete from here also. So now basically not found, so it means it is deleted now. So let me refresh. Now you can see SQL is not available on DC1 and DC2 both. So now let's try to restore this object also. So I'll go on my users. So in the users you can see here it says the status is Thomas Tom, means this account is deleted. So this is good. Now I'll go and right click, and basically you can basically compare object attribute also. So original has been Thomas Tom, means this object is deleted. So if other account you want to compare object attribute, you can compare basically from the production and from the backup also. So if there is a slightly changes on the attribute also, that also you can restore. That is the benefit of this. So I'll this is in Tomstorm, so I'll go ahead and restore. So restore object to DC01 or object to any other domain controller, so you can do that also. So I'll go here and DC01, and now you can see the object is restored successfully. So this is good. Now I'll go ahead and try to refresh this. So now you can see this say object is restored. This is good. And let me see on DC01 also. So on DC01 you can see the object is enabled, but DC02 it says disabled. So it will take few seconds to replicate, and then you can see the account is enabled here also. So we did restore for OU, we did restore for computer object, and we did restore for users also. And same way you can restore your groups also. So let me delete this group also. So I deleted this group from production, and now I'll go and verify on my this machine also, DC2 also, this user group is deleted. And now I'll go to my Veeam server, and under the groups you can see here Tomstorm. So this compare the object with the production immediately basis, and then you can see this is in Tomstorm. And now I'll go here and restore to DC01, and you can see object is restored. So it took only few seconds to restore the object in case you have a failure. So you can see here the object is restored now. So this is good. Now let me see on DC01 also, you can see the object is restored. So that's it for this video. So we learned how to restore a Active Directory object by using Veeam 13, and understood the backend process, explored basically a real life scenario, and compare basically also completed full hands-on lab for restoring the users, computers, OU and groups. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe me for more videos, and if you have any query, any question related to this, you can always post me my given mail IDs. Thank you once again. Bye bye.